Hey guys, Paul here on PABrewNews. Got a beer here from HARDYWOOD's Brewing Company. Yet another big old bottle of beer. This one isn't corked and caged, but it is a big 750. If the size is correct, I think it's a 750. And it comes in at 9.2 alcohol by volume. It's a raspberry stout. Big bold letters, can't miss it. HARDYWOOD's Brewing Company from Virginia. I want to say they're from Richmond, Virginia. And I will tell you momentarily. I'm in a use the glass that's clean day kind of a mood. This is their Reserve Ale Series, limited edition. I think that they might use their Sodoma Stout or Sodamo Stout, I believe it's called, as their base to this, which I think is a lovely Imperial Stout. This Sodamo or Sodoma Stout is the has coffee added, so I don't believe that this would be the case. The Reserve Series ales and HARDYWOOD Park Craft Brewery from Richmond, Virginia. Berries grown by Agroberry cultivate a taste for life. So there you go, a little bit of a collab with another local business. Let's get an aroma. Look at that big dark beer. Khaki colored head. More cocoa, I guess we'd say the head color is on this one. Tons of raspberry on the nose. Sweet and tart. Sweet and tart raspberry. It almost smells like a sour ale in a good way though. Like it's just so fruit forward. Like a lambic fruit forward craziness. It is so fruit forward that I'm not really pulling too much Imperial Stout out of it, just the flavor. It's just so much fruit. All right, let's get into it. Cheers. Wow. Oh, wow. When you're breathing and moving it around your mouth, effervescent, the aromaticity. Right, Rick James? But the aroma and fragrance and taste of this raspberries is going absolutely apeshit. And you're like, I'm not going to get any Imperial Stout. This is like shitty. And then you drink it and you're like, oh, never mind. Here's all this big, huge roast chocolate coffee goodness going crazy. A lot of earthy bitterness. Not overly bitter, but a lot of earthy, roasty, toasty coffee chaos going on. And then, of course, you still have all that raspberry. More at the forefront, raspberries through the forefront for this, and then it leaves you with that big Imperial Stout. Yeah, breathing in, getting that air in, getting all that raspberry just kicked up in the flavors. And now this time, as I'm mellowing it out and that Imperial Stout is hitting me, that raspberry's coming along for the ride still. Semi-sweet, semi-tart. Raspberry flavors going through the chocolate, like Baker's chocolate milk chocolate notes. Not super sweet. It's not a super sweet beer by any stretch of the imagination. It's more on the bittersweet side of the chocolate, and then that coffee roast goodness. And that, I think the big sweet character is this semi-sweet, semi-tart raspberry kind of playing back and forth. It drinks like a 5% beer. That raspberry just kicks it to that extra level of enjoyment, and also takes center stage, I guess, over any kind of ABV, ethanol, alcohols, and it kind of just hides everything and makes it so just thirst quenching almost in a way, because of it does taste like you're drinking almost like a nice summery kind of fruit beer in a way. Yeah, this tastes like a smooth, well done Imperial Stout with raspberries. Wow, dangerous beer. Right there, raspberry stout. It is exactly the way it says. It's got a high medium mouthfeel overall. I think some of that raspberry additions and stuff toned it down a touch. But it's exactly what you're expecting. Exactly what you're expecting. And it's doing it very well. It's not into that, oh my god, savory, just sticky, clawing, everything's working out great, like my mind's starting to get blown and not knowing where I am anymore. That level, but goddamn is it well made. Is it perfect for what it's supposed to be? I'm giving it a big old 9 out of 10. This is definitely something. I prefer their Sodoma Stout to this, or Sodoma Stout, excuse me, to this, per se. But this is fantastic too. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers.